One vanilla macaron. No, that's it. Yeah. Well, I wonder what that tastes. I never cheesesteak. That may be good. I got myself this. I ate coffee. I drink. I ate coffee. Here's what I feel like. So I'm getting this. And water is disturbed right now. I'm so happy I talked to you. My phone might turn off soon. Heading towards the road to puke. What else? Like I'm a victim of the Suarez being leeches. What does you hurt? What else? Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. What else? What else? What is passion flower? That's good too. What else? So his girlfriend's getting rich, or his boyfriend, or him, or that existed before him. Before, like, honey, don't give him credit for everything. Él es un puerco and wanna be socialite. What else is here? Anyways, I wish this came to the future. For the poor and the woman that can you say that? I've heard people say that now. I can relate for the first time ever. I didn't know why my whole plan was stole from me. People puerco basura asquerosidad. What else? What else? You can decapitate me. I mean, sort of substance. Coincidentally, what do I want from here? I washed mine in the washer the other day, and it came out brand new. I want to. And what else? And everything to get myself a pedicure. And a nail polish. Do they not sell these here? Or is it just like, what's that elephant one for kids that doesn't have any danger in it, but just don't let it in their mouth? What else? My colors are pretty bad. Serious. Yes. Jack Black in my bathroom. Where's the lotion? I love how it smells. Isn't that one that smells lavenderish? Do they have just this peanut butter cups with the rice in it? What else? Le venden corn para Lish. Le ayuda a vender producto a Lish. Y la Lish continúa rogándome porque el tipo es un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Que la Lish quiere que se vaya del planeta. So they play survival between them, trying to kill each other to get to a better cuero. They're like, there has to be better cuero out there. Anyways, he asked me how much from the water that I didn't charge him. I'll never say that. I spent my IRS tax refund from working at Gap on his brother that wasn't even alive when he threatened to kill me. And or was just alive, possibly. Then I wonder he was alive for. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decide de lo de eso. Que está like, oh, Jackie, this. He thinks he's part of the family if he hears jokes or stress and people brutos. Una asquerosidad, gente. Ew, there's no stress in family. Have you heard me, Jayden and Keilany, speak? There's no conflict between Jayden and Keilany and myself. So he may be entertained with the non-conflict and stealing my money just to hear too much about me online. Porque el tipo es un puerco. Ew, no means anybody hurt. And so don't be the competition really yourself. Possibly very unlikely, but I'm trying, literally trying for the dog to work with me on that. And it's like, well, they this mejor hábiles than my gunner man, my picture. What else do you want to see from me? For you to do the killing of the people that stay in my home, to steal my permission, steal my vehicles, get in the way of me receiving money and steal my money. And I say that with an autoparlante for everyone to listen. Is there a need? I would know I purposely avoided my sibling getting me in group chats with random strangers that 3 years later she would have been like, guess what? All those people there are people that steal from you. Nanquito negrito, abusador, no abusador. As if it's a badge that she holds. Anyways, having invaded people's privacy, having possibly hosted parties in my homes without my permission and having them there. That's why I'd rather the FBI does the work, because there could be an innocent person mixed in there. What else? I'm so bored. As there. There's some people here. What else? What else? You can give me money. Oh, you can decapitate me. How many swipes and it's a son? That you steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. They go on blaming. Ese jodido receptáculo before it even exists. What else? 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 Porque I'm like, I know that I can run away from you. It may be a coincidence that I'm already putting a request that I'm homeless and a place to plug in to seek help from authorities. That it gets installed. People on food stamps have well behavior, but that may have not ever been the issue. It just wasn't part of the design. What else? What else? What else? Was he stranded once in San Antonio? Says, why was not his Santa Claus there for me? Just as important. I had to walk to CVS and buy a fifth battery pack for my cell phone, but I have like 20 at home. Every time it's like those extra sketches that she brought to buys for her kids one day. I have like 20 battery packs. For my phone. What else? 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 Talking date on this post, Interpol, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department in the United States, the Department of Security, did I already say that? The International Criminal Court. Even though the International Criminal Court exists, I'm seeking the death penalty. For everyone that steals my money, gets in the way of receiving money, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, it's March 31st, 2024. Oh, this is so scary. Need a vehicle or money for another ride. So. What else? 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 78, 29. I miss Jayden and Miss Keilany. This is so good. So yummy. Oh, yummy. You got the decapitate de verlo this month. That steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. He's the animal. What else? What else? What else? My sister literally thinks that I'm gonna show up and fight for his dick. Ew, gente tan puerco. And he sees that as a badge of honor. Oh. Qué gente tan puerco. Wow. How many decades those people have been raping each other, if they're raping each other? They celebrate anniversaries? At 3? Yeah, I'm gonna be sad. That macaron was so good. Cheese on one of those trays with cheese, salami, or burgers would be so good. Anyways, Airplane, te lo dije que para comer carne otra vez. You were bragging. de que ella no va a comer carne otra vez. Y te lo dije que va a comer carne otra vez y así lo violan. Porque then they're like, mientras le maman el pene a él, they're like, I heard it already, Don Mosco. They're like, te lo dije que va a comer carne otra vez. Yeah, son unos basuros super wrong. They're disgusting. So, there's a special where there's people. Oh, what were those songs at CBS that I saw yesterday with the blue hearts? It wasn't a CBS. What else? I'm busy sweet today. It wasn't that. What is that? Well, what? Oh, I would want to eat like a side thing. What else? What else? What else? These are cute. I want this. What else? What else? What else? I need to charge my phone for like a significant amount of time. It's only charged at 4%. What else is I've heard that before. Noah's Ark. What else? Los gente. Ellos quieren a la mala ser importante, for real. What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. How much money do I have for food? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. So, my bill will hit my account like in a few hours. So I have like $40 something for me to eat, and then $45 are in my account. Please. What else? I should start an emergency fund. You can decapitate my homies, assistants that have raped me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I miss Jayden, I miss Keilany. Is this thing available? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So they were trying to make Edgar the jealous type that, oh no, le cortaron la electricidad y por ella. Edgar knows of my polyamory and has been introduced to every hoe that I had feelings for but didn't go, were not reciprocated, and I'm perfectly fine with those feelings not being reciprocated. What else? I didn't even check the photos. That's really pretty. So relatable to the decor. That this would be a good fit for myself, Jayden and Keilany. It's pretty. Love this. It's really pretty. I'm eating so much of this. A royal blue rose. There's HEB nearby. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate a leech by having sense that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. Este tipo es un cuero, una basura, una asquerosidad que me roba mi dinero. Se roba mi casa, se roba mi vehículo. Le paga a prostitutas ilegales que shouldn't exist to stay in my homes. El tipo es un puerco y la gente es una puerca y un puerco que se prestan para hacer ese tipo de What are the amenities here that I checked already? What else? 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 Oh, that's East Commerce. Él se quiere que yo esté mirándole como, I don't belong there. Porque mi madre era virgen cuando me tuvo, yo era mayor. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. Does he kill people that way? With people crying and they commit suicide, sadly? Porque con los puercos, I tried to commit suicide at 18 para que dejara de violarme and never see him again. But I'm not quite what I really want, Jayden and Keilany. But it was unbearable with how disgusting these leeches are. Stealing my money, getting in the way of me receiving money, staying in my homes without my permission and stealing my vehicles. So they think that they were close with me trying to commit suicide, that they can do that again. I learned that time around to separate myself from them forever. So just because we're friends on Facebook doesn't mean that we're friends, and I don't ever seek conversation with them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I missed it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate he who thinks he has such tight grip on my pussy that he can't ever have it because he's dumb. El tipo es un puerco, me roba mi dinero, se mete en mi vida. Literalmente todavía, 20 years later. Steals my money, gets in the way of receiving money, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gives away my property to whoever sucks his dick. El tipo un bruto, no sabe what a property title is. Is de Benjamincito, is de Andrew, is de Alex, is de Albert, is de Leach. Más pendejo y cuero no puede ser. You can decapitate Benjamin, so sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. It's what, March 31st, 2025. What else? What else? What else? Yo sé cocinar, yo sé limpiar, yo lo sé hacer todo. Y nunca en mi vida tengo que probarle algo a ellos de que I know how to do everything. Porque that's not who I'm interested in ever. It's so disrespectful, so gross towards me that I don't ever want him near me. I deserve so much better than that leech. And when I'm finished with you, that's what I'm after. So much better than that leech. What else? 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 Anyways, I'm ending this live here because I want to charge my phone. But I'll be live from my laptop. But I might go fund a campaign to people through Instagram. I need phrases like this. Anyways, I need money for food and ASAP. I need money for food and ASAP. What else? 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 This is so slow. Anyways, what else is there here? I miss Jayden, I miss Keilany. I miss Jayden, I miss Keilany. That's cute. Are these in each unit? What else? 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 That's cute. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's where they rank this. This. Rapes them. Where did that picture go? Porque he needs to make homage or rape people. Or it's a coincidence that OMG. Oh, you say David's a rapist. I'm David is deserve. Okay? David deserve. David's Tokyo Cowboy. El tipo puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. Excuse me, here. Let me do this. Okay, I really want to charge my phone. I want to end this live and have another live. Here. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate David Ledesma. You can decapitate my homie Suarez consistent that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I was in college when I was 18 and Jennifer Marie Vasquez was using my vehicle without my permission, staying in my home without my permission. They forced my parents to let the home have roaches so that I couldn't live, so I would kill myself so I couldn't have babies, so that they would rape me. They're so very gross, very disrespectful. Oh, look at everything that they planned for me. Instead of a date, they waste so much money trying to rape me. It's disgusting. Sadly, a lot of it's my own money. Yo aquí pelada sin nada de yo soy my USA bank account. That's all I have. What else? 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 Anyways, I'm ending this live here and starting one here.